Good morning, traders. This is Jakub from FINEIGHT, and we have a first day today. And I like to share yesterday's trade we opened in the first financial bank shares company. This is the short trade, and there were many signs that confirmed our entry point. I'd like to start with insiders. Again, insiders increased their short positions, and I think everybody can see that now we are in a short-term downtrend because we are below many major lows here. So now we are in a downtrend, and commercials insiders increase their position. Very short sign. Now, we'll start with a trend line, okay? Because we have to move to price action to confirm our idea. Because I told you that commercials and insiders are on the wrong side for a long period of time. And it takes time until they are in the right direction. So we have to find confirmation on price action chart. Now, if we draw a trend line from a weekly chart, we exactly connect points from 2016 and 2017, then we will get very nice trend line. And look what happened. The market dropped and stayed for a long period of time below the trend line and tried to go above the trend line. This is the rejection bar. If you look at the bar, you can see it has very big wick, so that's very big selling tail. It means that nobody wanted to trade higher prices. Market open, tried to go above the trend line, but almost immediately in 1 week, it collapsed again below the trend line. So for us, it's a very big short sign because we see rejection. If you have big wick, remember it's rejection. You also have enough space to the another trend line at around price 19. So your profit target has to be above the trend line because it's a major trend line from a weekly chart too. What's really interesting thing is the value area. Look, we are at very nice support resistance level now because we are below the value area. Market spent many months in that area, and we broke from the area and tried to move back again to enter the value area, but market rejected this value area. It's very interesting. So it's very important support resistance level, and it's connected with the trend line. So it's more serious. Now, if you look at the volume profile, there is another very interesting thing. Look here. This is the high volume node. This is the high volume node. This is the high volume node. So many traders wanted to trade on that price. And what's really interesting, that market tried to go above this white high volume node, but cannot spend much time above the trend line, above this high volume node, and collapsed again below. So for me, this is a very strong high volume node. So again, we have a high volume node, we have very nice zone, this is low volume node. So we see that the market stopped at the low volume node. Now we are below high volume node, there is the edge of value area, there is the trend line, and we saw a rejection on the weekly chart. Very good setup to the short side. Now we will switch to daily chart to find an entry. I entered the trade yesterday, and look what was the entry price, 26.81, profit target was 22.51, and stop loss was 28.96. What's really interesting is that market went through, you can see here, market went through the zone and collapsed below the zone. In that case, I have to see that some confirmation, not only take a trade, for example, here on April, okay, in the end of April, but it's much better to wait until the market tries to break the zone again and collapse. So that's the reason why I waited for yesterday to take that trade. So again, as you can see, I have a stop loss behind the wall, but I have to find a wall. As I mentioned before, you have to find the high volume node on the chart and volume profile. So you have to move on your screen and try to find some high volume node. And if you look at here, my stop loss is here behind this high volume node. And I have high volume node here. Now I'm below this high volume node. I have a zone, low volume node from the profile, and again high volume node. And I have a stop loss behind this second high volume node. So it's really in a safe place. So if we will break this stop loss, we will probably go higher because we will get above the strong high volume node from the weekly chart. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it's not only some description of the market, but you can feel the analysis behind the trade and why I decided to open that trade. Thank you guys, and enjoy today's trades. Bye.